Get ready for action because the Boston Celtics are facing a massive challenge. All-star forward Jaylen Brown has dropped some critical advice for the team as they look to adjust heading into Game 6. Brown is telling the team they need to seriously focus on owning their space because the physical battle has been tough, and they must learn from this loss to move forward.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
The question hanging over the NBA is whether the Boston Celtics series against the Philadelphia 76ers is headed for a grueling 7-game marathon. Following their recent tough loss, experts are dissecting exactly what this means for the rest of the first-round playoff series and if the momentum has shifted. We dive deeper into the specifics of that Game 5 loss, looking at how the Philadelphia 76ers successfully changed their defensive strategy, specifically how they were able to disrupt the play of star Celtics forwards Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and the role of Quentin Grimes in that crucial contest. Now the spotlight swings back to Thursday's showdown. The Boston Celtics are coming back to the city of brotherly love for Game 6, and predictions are flying about who can secure that series-clinching win. We break down the potential lift from Peyton Pritchard and the threat posed by Tyrese Maxey for the Philadelphia 76ers, so don't miss our full breakdown. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Boston Celtics suffered a decisive 113-97 loss to the Philadelphia 76ers on Tuesday, a result that keeps the Sixers' postseason aspirations alive after forcing a Game 6 at home. The defeat was largely attributed to a significant shooting slump in the second half, where the Celtics managed only 40 points in the final 24 minutes. Following the loss, all-star forward Jaylen Brown offered critical insights into the adjustments the Celtics must implement as they head into Game 6. Brown highlighted that the team struggled to control their physical presence during the contest, emphasizing the need for Boston to improve in owning their space. Brown stated, "Just owning our space was just not good enough overall from the Celtics tonight. So, the result was the result, but got to move on and play in another couple days and get a chance to respond. So look at it, learn from it, and move forward." Despite the setback, analysts suggest the Celtics are unlikely to face another poor shooting performance on Thursday, April 30, against the Sixers in what is expected to be a potential closeout game. However, the report stresses that Boston must be prepared to fully embrace the physical demands of the series, as Philadelphia will be determined to force a Game 7, making a victory a challenging prospect. The Boston Celtics' first-round playoff series against the Philadelphia 76ers could potentially extend to 7 games following a narrow loss in Game 5. The Celtics fell to the Sixers with a final score of 113-97 in Game 5 of the 2026 NBA Eastern Conference Playoff Series. Despite the loss, analysts suggest that a full 7-game series remains a possibility, though Boston is generally expected to handle the matchup swiftly. The 76ers made tactical adjustments in Game 5, shifting their defensive strategy to target star Celtics forwards Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and relying heavily on reserve Quentin Grimes late in the contest instead of rookie VJ Edgecombe. However, this defensive shift did not excuse the Celtics' performance in the game. Discussions regarding the implications of the Game 5 result on the remainder of the series have been featured on various sports platforms, including the Hoops Tonight with Jason Timpf podcast, which analyzed the Celtics' defeat and its potential impact on the series' trajectory. The Boston Celtics and Philadelphia 76ers playoff series is entering a potential extended phase following a closely contested Game 5. After the Celtics suffered a loss to the Sixers with a final score of 113-97, the possibility of a 7-game series is now on the table, a scenario that is unexpected given Boston's typical performance in the first round. The series is expected to be a quick affair for the Celtics, but the outcome of Game 5 has introduced significant uncertainty. The 76ers made tactical adjustments in Game 5, notably altering their defensive strategy against key Celtics forwards Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and heavily utilizing reserve Quentin Grimes late in the contest instead of rookie VJ Edgecombe. However, these adjustments did not prevent Boston from losing. Analysis of the Game 5 performance suggests that the series could develop into a marathon. Listeners are encouraged to tune into the podcast Hoops Tonight with Jason Timpf for a deeper dive into the implications of the loss and what it means for the remainder of the Eastern Conference first-round matchup. The Boston Celtics return to Philadelphia for a crucial Game 6 of the NBA playoffs against the Philadelphia 76ers, seeking to close out the series. Following a series-clinching win slip at home in Game 5, Boston is determined to avoid mistakes in this pivotal matchup. The Celtics have demonstrated resilience as a bounce-back team, and experts suggest that a strong performance from super sub Peyton Pritchard will be key to securing the victory and advancing to the round 2. Game 5 saw the Celtics experience a significant second-half slump, blowing a 13-point lead, which ultimately sent the series back to Philadelphia. Historically, Boston performs strongly on the road, boasting impressive records when coming off a loss in recent years. Peyton Pritchard has been a consistent offensive catalyst, contributing points, assists, and rebounds, including a recent 32-point performance in Philadelphia and increasing his scoring output as a visitor. Projections indicate Pritchard could score over 15 points on Thursday night, with his shooting percentage remaining solid at 51% over the last 3 outings. For the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey presents an inside-out threat, having connected on 17 three-pointers in the last 5 games and expected to be highly active from the outside if the Celtics establish a lead. Betting analysis and expert breakdowns are available, focusing on current NBA odds, injury reports, and betting trends for this high-stakes contest.